Hey you guys, I'm back. I'm not gonna give the introduction. You guys already know what this video is about, so let's just go ahead and get started. I told y'all I didn't do last week episode, but I'm definitely gonna do this week episode. And tonight I'm just gonna say it was funny for what it was worth. Bobby just I'm not gonna start with Bobby. I always start with Bobby because y'all already know I'm here for Bobby. But anywho, we get this scene with Miami, not Miami Tip. What's the girl name? Amara. We get this scene with Amara. She's at her dance rehearsal. Prince is there. She invited Prince for whatever reason, I don't know. But she invites him there, and I think she said, Shay was supposed to show up, but Shay wasn't there. So after the dance rehearsal, I don't know who this other guy was. I don't know, was that a mutual friend of hers? He's not on the show like that. This is my first time seeing him. They didn't even introduce his name, like have his name on the TV or nothing. But anywho, I guess he's friends with Amara and Prince. I don't know. But they sit up there and talk about the drama with Bobby and how they don't like Bobby, and Prince basically talks about how his nose got busted wide open on TV, and he tells how he's over the drama with Bobby and how it's just draining his life and it's causing problems between him and Liz. And then also Amara talks about how Bobby ran her name on social media, ran her name down the mud, and she tells Prince how JoJo hasn't been a good friend to her. JoJo's hanging out with the enemy, which is Bobby, and how she's been changed against her, and it's just a whole mess. And now it's a big war between social media between the two, Amara and JoJo. Then they show this scene where Bobby and JoJo was at the VMAs award, and Bobby was talking pure shit about Amara. He was saying she's an old dusty ass bitch, and he was saying some other shit, you know, being extra as usual. And you got JoJo sitting up here like this. You know, just kiki kaka. And at that point, I was on Amara's side. I said this last time in my video. I have been in a situation where I had two friends. I'm not gonna put their names out there, but I had two best friends that did not like each other. The reason was very petty. One did start it with the other one for no apparent reason, over some jealousy type shit, whatnot. And at the end of the day, you're not gonna click with everybody. Some people just not meant to be friends. So on that note, I never try to make my friends like be friends at the end of the day, but I asked them to pull themselves together for the event that was coming up for me. This is around the time I was getting married to a deadbeat, but anyway, that's another story for another day. But at the end of the day, they're supposed to be my bridesmaids, and I need them to pull their shit together. So, you know, put your differences aside. It's not about y'all, Horace. It's about me at the end of the day. So with that being said, even though they didn't like each other, I always told both of them separate, don't talk shit about the other in front of me, because I'm not cool with that. I'm not for the kiki kaka. I'm not for to nod my head. I'm not for to be on that funny shit with neither one of y'all, because I won't want nobody doing that to me. Like I said, I'm not going to stop being friends with somebody because they don't like somebody, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to be here with all that kikiing while you talking about me. So at that point, I was on Amara's side. JoJo, you were dead ass wrong. And it's crazy because I loved JoJo last season. This season, I'm not really fucking with you. The only time I'm fucking with JoJo is when she about to fight Veronica later on at the end of this episode. I'm here for that because I don't like that bitch Veronica. I don't care who whoop Veronica ass. For all I care, Shay Dusty Wiz can whoop her ass for all I care. I just don't like Veronica. The bitch said the N-word and I don't fuck with her. And then had the nerve to sit up here and say I got black in me. We just seen all her family members, including the great aunts, and we ain't seen no damn black in you yet. Ooh, that bitch make me mad. I don't even like calling women that. Moving on from that scene, I'm getting off topic, talking about that bitch. Anywho, we get this scene with Baby Blue and Spectacular Finance. They're sitting up here doing tux trying on. Well, what? Yeah, Baby Blue took Spectacular go try on some tux. All of a sudden, he wants to take being best man very serious. He already talking about he finna have him turn up for the bachelor party and all this bullshit. Then they talk about the fact that, oh boy, that's when they prefer their dad. I don't know what kind of slang that is in Miami. I ain't never heard that shit. You call your dad old boy and your mom old girl. It must be a Miami thing. I don't know. But anyway, he said old boy never showed up. You know, Spectacular, his dad got like a weird ass relationship. I'm not gonna really talk about Spectacular and Baby Blue dad. I despise people like that talk about their children that way. The way he talks about Spectacular is disgusting. It's just, it makes me feel like in life we should be able to pick our parents. And I wish Spectacular could have picked a better dad, because that is just, It's one thing for somebody to say they don't like you that's not part of your family, but when it's your own parent that say that, it's like, I don't know. And then the fact that he said it on national TV, Spectacular, you better than me, cause I cut people off. I don't care if mom, dad, cousin, brother, sister, neighbor, cat, dogs. I don't give a shit. I cut you off. Moving on from that scene, I'm not gonna really talk about Baby Blue and them, because I don't care. Like, honestly, I just like looking at Spectacular. I always had a crush on him when Pretty Ricky first came out. That was a fine ass light-skinned man. Lord help me, Jesus, it was. But I'm not checking for their music to come out. Like, honestly, they had some good music back in the day. I still listen to their music to this day, like Grind on Me and Your Body or whatever. And what was the other one? Hotline. 5 in the morning, whatever that shit was called. That was one of my songs. But other than that, I'm not checking for y'all. Like, all these new rappers with they ghetto ratchet ass coming out with tattoos on their face, that's what people are into nowadays. Why, I don't know. But I'm sorry, Pretty Ricky, nobody's checking for y'all no more. Maybe the old school people like my age, or the people that was 1980s or whatever, maybe they're checking for y'all. But this new generation, they don't know about no damn Pretty Ricky. They wouldn't know what Pretty Ricky is if it was right there in their face. And then on top of that, Pleasure P, I gotta talk about that for a second, then I'm gonna be done, because I don't like him either. Pleasure P got the nerve to text them, he in Australia doing his tour. I don't know who in Australia know who Pleasure P is, but I ain't trying to be funny. I'ma just leave that alone. Y'all correct me later, but he's text them in a group message. He don't want to be part of the group no more. He feel like he can make business on his own. I'm sorry. Nobody's checking for Pretty Ricky, and nobody's checking for you, Pleasure P. You ain't been hot since I was in 9th grade. And the last song I remember you came out with was what? Boyfriend Number 2? And I ain't like that shit, because you basically saying it's okay to be a side nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, he just irks me. And then gonna have the nerve to cry last scene talking about something. He didn't have a normal teenage life, or whatever the hell he was talking about. He was a Jehovah's Witness. Oh, Lord, I don't even want to talk. Anywho, moving on from that, let's see. We get this scene with Trick Daddy and Chaotic, and Gunplay is there. I don't like Trick Daddy, but he's growing on me. Trick Daddy is annoying as fuck. He's annoying, but he's funny, and he's aggravating. It's like, he's one of those people, it's like, he brings my Gemini out of me. It's like, today I fuck with you, tomorrow I don't fuck with you. Like, I can't deal with his big gut ass. He basically sits up here and he talks to the fellas, and basically Chaotic is playing to get a feature with this man. I don't know what Chaotic think Trick Daddy can do for him. Nobody is checking for Trick Daddy, Trina, Pretty Ricky. None of these people are checking for them. The only reason why we is watching this show is because Love and Hip Hop is a very popular drama show. That is the only way we're checking for these fools. We are not checking for no damn music. Chaotic, you better off getting somebody else to produce your shit. And I'm not gonna lie, Chaotic actually has talent. That song he had, damn, I just said it in my video the other day. I don't know what that video was, but it's something I would listen to in my radio. He has the beat these teenagers and young kids listen to nowadays. He has the beat that they play on the radio, and he has a good flow. I don't know why he wants to waste time talking to Trick Daddy, but okay, whatever. And the reason why I feel like Trick Daddy played too much, because he basically talking about some. Later on, we see this scene. He got them all at the beach. It's Hollywood. It's Chaotic. It's Prince. And it's what's that other man name? I think I already said Hollywood. Gunplay. They all at the beach catching crabs. Trick Daddy got them catching crabs, trying to catch their own lunch. And then he had the nerve to sit up and say, let's have a cookout. And if y'all win, I'll let you do a feature. Listen, I'm not finna do all that just for a feature when I could be wasting my time other places looking around trying to get a feature with other people. Trick Daddy, you doing too much. You not know Lil Wayne. You not know, who else is a big time producer? You're not none of those guys, Trick Daddy. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna be in the water catching no damn seafood just for your attention. I'm not gonna be showing off my cooking skills. And that's another thing, chaotic. I don't feel like you have to prove yourself to nobody. If you know you can cook, I mean, I'm not saying you the best cook. Maybe Trick Daddy is better than you cooking. He is old. But with that being said, I'm not gonna do all that just for a feature. It's not that fucking serious. It's really not. Then he had the nerve to sit up and tell my son, you had the nerve to try to take my wife out. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, chaotic, that was kind of messy. Like, you try to take this man's wife out, because technically they're still legally married since Trick don't want to get a girl divorced. You take his wife out on a date, and then you ask him for a feature. However, Joy wasn't into him any damn way, so it really wasn't a date to me. It really was them just sitting down talking. He gave her a cauliflower. That shit's still funny when he said cauliflower. Anyway, moving on from that, we get this scene. Amara is performing her new song, Understanding. And Amara has talent. And you know what? I like this season how she switched up her hair a little bit more. Not saying there's anything wrong with her afro. I just like to see her change it up a little bit. You know, just, I know that's your signature hairstyle, sweetheart, but just change it up a little bit, you know. So she's looking really good. And Amara is thick. She's nice shape, brown, pretty skin, gorgeous Latina, very gorgeous, very gorgeous. I like everything about Amara. Amara gets on my nerves at times, don't get me wrong, but I give credit when it's due. The bitch is talented. Well, I ain't gonna call it that. The girl is talented. She's very, you know, she has a good skill. She has good dance moves. She has a nice shaped body. Don't have nothing bad to say about Amara when it comes to stuff like that. Her looks are always on point. At least she's one of the women on this show that don't look a hot goddamn mess. So, I forgot to mention, Amara ended up talking to Shay earlier. She basically cut Shay off for loyalty for JoJo. So anyway, she also invites JoJo and Bobby to her performance. And come to find out, Bobby shows up. Not Bobby shows up. Well, Bobby did show up. But JoJo comes. JoJo has this faint look on her face. And they just talk. Amara basically tells her they're not friends no more because you sat there and laughed and kiki with Bobby. And basically all JoJo had to say when they were going back and forth, I do what I want, I do what I want, I do what I want. And stuff like that makes me not fuck with you, JoJo. Yes, you can do whatever you want, but that's not cool. Bobby comes out the way, pushes JoJo, starts being extra, telling Amara about herself. Amara said, we used to be friends, and then you switched up on me. I still don't know what the beef was between these two. Neither one of them wasn't making sense when it came to her and Bobby. But then, at one point, Bobby sees Liz in the background. He calls Liz a name. Liz was like, we all know that you're in love with Prince. Prince is not gay. He doesn't want you. And this thing I know, Bobby takes that dusty disco wig off and throws it at Liz. Liz kicks it, picks it up, throw that bitch back. I mean, they were playing frisbee with this damn wig. I was not here for it. And Bobby had the dance to have the stocking cap on. I was trying to figure out why was he wearing that dusty ass disco wig. I don't know where Bobby thought he was going. I don't know if Bobby thought that was cute. No ma'am. And he starts yelling, I'm extra, I'm extra. And I'm like, sis, you and your stocking cap and Angry Bird needs to go. It's too much. It's too much. Next thing I know, Bobby sits up here, picks up the wig, and puts it back on his head after it's been kicked, tossed, patty caked around the area of the dance floor, and he picks it back up like nothing happened. And security escorts him out. And that was that. And at one point, Amara yells, don't talk to a woman like that. He's like, and it's just too much. I can't deal. At this point, okay, Amara, you have no friends. Just accept it. So we're going to leave it as that. Moving on from that, Spectacular and Baby Blue meet up. Well, not meet up. Spectacular, sorry y'all, my nose was itching. Spectacular Baby Blue and Spectacular Sun. Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze. They were all at the racing go-karts, and I don't even know what the hell they was talking about, to be honest. I can't remember what they was talking about, so it must not have been that important. Moving on from that. Last but not least, I want to talk about, and I'm done talking about this. We finally get this scene where the big cookout starts, and we got who was team? Chaotic and Prince was teams. No, Hollywood was teams. And then you got Trick Daddy and Gunplay on teams. And I'm not gonna lie, you got Chaotic and Prince out there in Hollywood doing their thing. They got the oxtails. I don't play about no motherfucking oxtails. And you know what? Chaotic looks ghetto as hell, but he know how to cook some damn oxtails. He know how to throw down some macaroni and cheese, some good oxtails, some good cabbage, some good collard greens. I fuck with it. I'll fuck with his food before I fuck with Trick Daddy. I'ma just be honest. I'm sorry. I mean, at the end of the day, Chaotic looks dirty as hell too, but he know how to throw down. He look like he was raised around a lot of women, so he knows how to throw down in that damn kitchen at the end of the day. Because when a man is raised by a lot of women, 9 times out of 10, they gonna learn how to cook. Not saying Trick Daddy don't know how to cook, but I feel like I would fuck with his food more. I'm just saying, being honest with you. Like, I fuck with KR as a homeboy to cook for me, so it is what it is. Anyway, Trick Daddy comes in there with this extra ass food truck. And he got this shirt. I'm not gonna lie, I fucks with that shirt though. I kind of want me one. His shirt literally says, "Bitch, I brought my pots." I was here for it. I'm not gonna lie. And then whatchamacallit, Chaotic comes over to his food truck. He said, you cheating. That wasn't part of the deal. And he was like, that's not cheating. I mean, technically it wasn't. They just said have a cookout. They never said what they could bring, what they could not bring. So then Chaotic tells Trick Daddy, I got something for you to try. This is where the part Trick Daddy gets on my nerves, but I found it funny at the same time. Trick Daddy goes up and tell him, I don't eat raccoon. I was done. And as much as I fuck with Chaotic and I just said I fuck with his food, I'm not gonna lie. Chaotic look like the type of people that will cook possums and raccoon and squid and octopus and squirrel and goat. He look like the type that would eat that shit. And don't get me wrong, I don't fuck with that because the Bible didn't tell me to eat that. But there's a lot of country folks, I'm not being funny, those of y'all who's country watching my video, but a lot of them do eat that type of shit. So I felt like Trick Daddy was trying to be funny. Trick Daddy was trying to say, I might be country, but I don't fuck with that shit. You can have that. And notice when he said I don't eat raccoon, Chaotic didn't say nothing. So that tells me, yeah, you probably ate possum back in your day, Chaotic. I don't know. You talking about some oxtails, you might be eating squirrel right now. I don't know, but that shit was funny to me. I don't know if anybody else caught that, but it was funny how he was serious when he said it. He didn't have no smile on his face. He was like, I got something for you to try. My boy was like, I don't eat raccoon. Like, oh my God. It'd be so funny if Trick Daddy lose though. It would be so funny. But I feel like they gonna make it seem like he won. Everybody gonna like Trick Daddy food better because he came out there with a truck. He had to be hella extra. And we all know it's a rented ice cream truck any damn way. Like, and first of all, and not only is a rented ice cream truck, we damn well know Mona Scott is renting that shit out for y'all. Who the fuck is you playing with, Trick Daddy? We know you talked to Mona Scott saying, let me get this ice cream truck real quick and put my food in here. We know that's what you and Gunplay did. Who the fuck is you fooling? And we know that you the star of this show, so of course Mona Scott gonna look out for you. But then you gotta give her cut too. That was Love and Hip Hop Miami. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about it. Thank you for sharing this video. Thank you for liking this video. And thank you for watching my video. And I will catch you guys next week. By the way, no, I will not be talking about Jesse, how you say his last name, the guy who played on Empire. I'm not talking about that shit. That shit is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not talking about R. Kelly. I don't give no fucks. I'm not talking about... what else been going on lately? Lately, that's all we've been hearing about is those two. I'm not talking about neither one of those two. That's all I got to say about that. When some more good juice come out, then I will talk about that. But I'm over this whole Empire thing with I'm going to call him Jamal. That's what the fuck I know him by. I'm done with this whole Jamal thing, and I'm done with the